Who am I? That's the leading question for today. This is the Pursue podcast, where I'm trying to document my life, my journey, in the pursuit of a life worth living and achieving my vision, my goals, fulfilling my passions, and just build a life I'm proud of. So who am I? I'm Benjamin. I'm from Switzerland, around Zurich, and I've gone through school like every other person, pretty regular. I'm not a special person. I'm not a person who has achieved any big things yet. I grew up in a good environment, with good parents. Still to this day, I'm living at home with my parents, with my sister, and I am happy with my childhood. For sure, there are some things I would have loved that my parents would teach me at a younger age. And you're always wiser in the end and can look back to the earlier progressions of life and think, oh, could have been so much better, and there were so many opportunities here and there, but you just have to take it and learn from it. And at this point, I'm 20 years old. I'm pursuing the life I want to live. I'm currently enrolled at uni here in Zurich, in the first semester of banking and finance, the bachelor. And for me, this is more of the backup opportunity, because right now I'm more focused on business. I want to still make 100k a month in the next 2 years. This is my goal of building my brand this big, my business this big, because achieving big numbers at a young age is way more impressive for myself. The bang for buck you get at a younger age is so much higher. The enjoyment of life, driving a Porsche at the age of 22 is way more enjoyable than driving a Porsche at 60. So this is a little bit more of the background behind me. I have traveled a lot already, luckily, with my parents, because they put much emphasis on traveling, seeing the world, and I loved every second of it. At a younger age, I didn't really appreciate it, but now I'm starting to appreciate all those vacations we took. I've been in my gap year now, in 10 different countries, traveling with my girlfriend, and this is, as a side note, only about me. I'm not talking about relationships. I'm not naming any names. I am just building my life. The focus is on me and you, how I can help you build your life that you want to live. And those first episodes here in the Pursue podcast are more of rolling up the history, getting to the point where we can talk about the future. Now I'm more talking about the past, but this has to be done to roll up the sleeves, show my cards, and be authentic, because this is a big value of mine, being authentic, but also stepping into a future role of myself I want to make proud of, and then growing into this person. I feel it a lot with my style at the moment. Sometimes I feel myself already as a bigger person than I actually am. I maybe dress myself like that a little bit, not all the time. I'm trying to go over the edge with one foot at a time and then wait until the surface appears where I can step on, and build the surface under this foot as an analogy, to maybe visualize it for you, how I think. And I'm not perfect by any means. I have my vices. I'm wasting so much time every single day. I'm watching way too many YouTube videos at the moment. I have exams in 2 weeks at the point of this recording in uni. I'm half prepared for them at the moment. And another really important point of my life, I would say, is that I've been in the military for 10 months. In Switzerland, the military is you have to go as a man, or there are some different paths you can take afterwards. You can also pay, but generally it's obligatory for every man to go to the military in Switzerland, and I did that. I did the extended time in one block. You can also split it up. I did it all in one go, 10 months, and it was a hard time for sure, but I have some memories, I have some lessons from it, and I want to grow from it, learn, take in those lessons over time, grow from them, reflect back. Yeah, I hope you're getting a little bit of a picture of the person I am, and I also want to now portray a version I want to become to you, so that you can see how I'm pursuing a life I want to live and which life I'm pursuing to live. So in a bullet point style list, I could say being a happy man, let's say by the age of 30, being a happy man, married, 1 to 2 kids already. 2 kids is for sure my goal. 1 boy would be great, at least. I want to be a successful entrepreneur, making upwards of 100 to 200k a month profit for myself. I want to build a personal brand that's for sure bigger than 400, 500k followers at this point in 10 years. Over the next 2 years, I want to build it to 100k total following. I want to have great style, aesthetic, old money, but not this guru-like old money. I want to wear suits and vests and shirts all the time. I want to wear vintage watches, the right perfumes, being selective with what I purchase for my wardrobe. I want to be selective with the energy spending in my life. Not the rich life, Dubai life. I want to be the rich Italian life, aesthetic life, slow living at some point when I'm 60 maybe, have a winery, have a whiskey distillery in Scotland, in Italy. But I also want to drive supercars, have fun. I don't drink alcohol, and I don't want to drink alcohol in the near future. Maybe a glass of wine in some years' time, but right now I don't drink any alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't drink caffeine at all. Nothing. Just pure progress. I'm going for building connections, relationships I can trust. I want to have maybe 5 really good friends I can trust on every single day, and some other good friends but not my real, true best friends that I want to spend as much time with as possible. I want to build businesses with my best friends. I want to take opportunities. I want to risk. I want to change how people think about life in some regards, become more philosophical, treat their body right, do exercise. I started doing martial arts as well. I'm pursuing a life that I can look up to as an 8-year-old version of myself and be proud of, that I have fun, that I had the experiences I want to always have. I had the car, I had the money, I had the bling bling, I had the experiences, I could dive, I could hike the mountain, all of this, and I want to have the experiences that my 80-year-old self would be proud of, looking back, being proud of me at this age, of putting in the effort, putting in the work every single day, even when no one is watching, doing outreaches every single day, doing videos when no one's watching. I know those aren't perfect, those videos I'm posting right now, but I want to do it anyways. I want to improve my skills. I want to improve my connections. I want to improve every single day a little bit. Even if it's just not even 1% like everybody's talking about. Even if it's 0.1%, it's still better. Doing that one extra step that nobody else is taking. And I'm not saying that I'm the best at it at the moment. Like I said, I have my vices. I'm not always working out. I'm not always not procrastinating. I'm procrastinating a lot and way too much probably. But I'm trying to build systems to not procrastinate so much. I'm trying to envision. I'm trying to meditate, to read a lot, to really fuel my progress in every single way possible. And yeah, I don't want to talk about business all the time, but I'm big into business. I'm really interested in it. I've educated myself completely on it. Nobody else in my surroundings has taught me anything. That's all by myself. There aren't any mentors, my parents, any teachers, nobody, just myself. And I won't give credit to anybody else for building me up. Sure, I had a great childhood, and some of my character traits are maybe from my parents and teachers, and they are good, I would say. I'm proud of the man I'm right now, and I'm even prouder of the man I will be in 5 years in time from now, because I know I will make it. Maybe I'm a little bit delusional, but I think that's an unfair advantage today, in this age where everybody's just going for the normal. I want to be extraordinary. I want to be great. I'm inspired by the greats, like Timothy Chalamet said at his Oscars, I think, or the Grammys, I don't know, at some award speech. He said that he is always pursuing, inspired by the greats. I'm maybe not inspired like him by Tom Cruise or the actor of The Godfather, but amazing actors. I'm maybe more inspired by some philosophers, maybe some sports people, businessmen, businesswomen, creators that are portraying their vibe really well, people who know business really well, people who just live the life I want to live. And I don't want to live an exact lifestyle of another person I know. but it's a combination. And maybe for an actionable step for you to take home from this is that you can ask yourself what combination of people you know from your surroundings, or maybe the internet, personal brands you're following, creators you're following, influencers, however you want to call them. How would you combine them to create the life you want to live? This might give you some inspiration. And if you go to Instagram and look at who you follow and whose reels you're watching, and your For You page, your Explore page, and whose stories you're watching and engaging with, this already gives you a really good hint of the person you want to be at some point. So check that out and let me know down below in the comments from the 5 creators you would like to combine their lifestyle with, this mix that would create your dream life, and why you want to pursue this. And maybe if from some person you just wanted one aspect, write that as well. I'm really interested in how you want to live in the future and how I can help you achieve that. So with that being said, this is a little bit of who I am, who I want to become, how this is all constructed together, and I will see you in the next episode. And I know that I'm in the top 1% of podcasters if I do 21 episodes, so that's my goal. Even if it's solo, even if it isn't great, but I want to pursue this. And yeah, with that being said, I see you in the next one, and pursue your life that you want to live.